In the solar system, quarantine-based offenses are considered particularly heinous. In deep space, the degenerate defectives who perpetuate these seditious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Space Force. These are their stories.
Let's try that again. Okay. Come in, ground control. Do you read? And are we recording this transmission? Yes? You're sure? Because last time they said they recorded it, but they lost the recording or the file was corrupted or something. Yes, it's important. Need to make absolutely sure. Okay. Here we go. Hello. This is astronaut Tomás Mayor. I am communicating from on board the USS Tin Can here in lunar orbit. This message is addressed to anyone at ground control who is empowered to make a decision. I am requesting permission to return to Earth immediately. It's my hope that by the end of this video, you will see the urgency of my situation and let me go home. I admit, I'm not a very good public speaker, but I did go to high school and I remember how to write an essay. Here it is. Reason number 1, why you should let me leave the moon. I have been a very good astronaut. Just look at these letters of recommendation. I have kept my pod clean even though I never have company. I have updated the ship's log every 20 hours on the dot, never missed an entry. Furthermore, while on board the Tin Can, I have stayed up late to study and do homework. Last night I completed Astrophysics Level 3 and next semester I graduate from the University of U.S. Virgin Islands online. In addition, my comportment in 0G has been exemplary and I have never been written up, with the one minor exception of that unfortunate and unforeseeable accident with the People's Republic of China's space program. I did apologize already. I even paid for a shrine to be erected in the victim's honor. So, please, let's put that sad mistake behind us so that everyone can heal and move on. My point is, I am an excellent astronaut with a proven track record of floating. So if you truly appreciate my efforts and want to reward my service, you can start by letting me go. This is the part where I make a transition. Okay, so the second reason why you should let me leave the moon is quarantine has been going on for way too long. According to Webster's New International Dictionary, the word quarantine derives from the Italian word quaranta, which is the number 40. Now that is because during the Renaissance, the ports such as Venice needed to prevent the spread of plague. So they required incoming sailors to stay on board their ship for exactly 40 days before they were allowed to come ashore. In case you missed it, I repeat, 40 days. As in 5 weeks plus 5 days. That's how long a quarantine is supposed to be. But our current lockdown has been extended and extended, so it's been over a year. 519 days and counting. That's more than 10 quarantines in a row. Homo sapiens are not wired to live in seclusion. Keeping us isolated will cause all kinds of mental illness, and honestly, the human race can't afford any more insanity. Now, I'm an astronaut. I've been grilled, I've been put through boot camp, and I'm pretty tough psychology-wise, but even I baked a loaf of banana bread. Definitely a red flag. People need people. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not political. I'm not one of those kooks who uses crystals to combat their eczema because I read about it online. And yes, I do vote, and I take voting seriously. I would never vote for a joke candidate just for the sake of shits and giggles because I'm mad at the system, and that's un-American. I totally consent to the vaccine and the boosters, and the best way out is for everyone to get their shots as soon as possible. However, if some knuckleheads don't get vaxxed, that's their problem. Don't punish me for their stupidity. Don't just let them get sick. Deny them entry to the hospitals. Let them die. But let me come home. I want to go see a movie in a movie theater, goddammit. Third, and finally, I should be allowed to return to Earth because I'm in love. I've been stuck floating up here for a year and a half, and it's given me a lot of time to think, and I realized that I left behind the only person I've ever felt anything with. He was a cadet at the time. Well, this was 10 years ago, so I'm sure he must have graduated by now. I can't get him out of my head. Carlo. Or Carlos, with an S at the end. It definitely starts with a C. I tried looking him up on Facebook, but most people haven't updated their Facebook in over a century, so I need to go to Earth to find him. And as the famous UK poet William Shakespeare once wrote, and I quote, "Love conquers all." Ground control people, do you believe that love conquers all? I know I do. So if you truly believe in the power of love, then you will make an exception. Because my love is exceptional. In conclusion, I believe that you can see that my request is reasonable and fair. I am respectfully asking that you let me abort this mission. Now, as we know, the wavelengths take 20, 30 seconds to reach Earth, so tell you what, I'm going to count very slowly to 100. If I haven't heard from you by the time I count to 100, then I'll fire the rockets. Full speed ahead. Planet Earth and Carlo, here I come. Are we still recording? I said, are we still recording, or... Say what? I told you specifically you have to make absolutely sure that we're recording it. Yes, it's that important. Fine. Start over. Ready? Hello. This is astronaut Tomás Mayor.